In this tutorial, we will try to explain step by step the basic primitive pre-made shapes in MS Paint, what they do, and their properties. To get the most out of this training, following this content, and our previous and subsequent or other related trainings that we publish in series will help you understand and achieve much more. We open MS Paint and go to the top left corner of our clean blank canvas. We will talk about primitive basic shapes and their general and specific characteristics. We will start with the Line Shape tool. The starting point is placed on the canvas with the left mouse button to create the line shape. Then, with the second point, the line is extended to a more distant point on the canvas to determine its length and direction. If we click on the right mouse button, instead of selecting the second point with the left mouse button, the line creation is cancelled, and this is the same when creating other shapes. In short, pressing the right mouse button during creation means cancelling. Another important feature of our line tool is that it can create lines at 45-degree angles in 8 different directions: vertical, horizontal, and diagonal. To create a 45-degree angle difference after the first point is set, it is enough to hold Shift key before the second point and move it in the desired direction. If the angle and length of the line we want to create, which changes with 45-degree differences, is exactly what we want, we complete it by placing the second point. Once the initial sketch has been created, we can move the shape we have created anywhere we want on the canvas, either by dragging and dropping it with the mouse button, or by using the arrow direction keys on the keyboard. The primitive basic shape tools have a few presets in the size section, such as the pen, eraser, and brush tools, and the size settings are, of course, not limited to this. As promised, we will quickly show the thicknesses or all sizes of the line tool from 1 pixel to 50 pixels respectively, starting from the top left area of the canvas. To access more size options, with the shape tool selected, we increase its size with the key combination Ctrl and plus, and decrease with the key combination Ctrl and minus. In an iterative step-by-step process, we show all thickness options or sizes in an accelerated way to save time. Our next basic shape tool is the Curve tool. The Curve tool helps us to produce a curved bent line. The logic for creating a curved line with the Curve tool is similar to the basic straight line tool. After a level, the size will no longer increase. As we mentioned earlier, there is a size scale for size, from a minimum of 1 pixel to a maximum of 50 pixels. After defining the start and end points, we can additionally define 2 more bend directions, which we apply with the mouse buttons. With the Curve tool, we can perform many different manipulations and 2D modeling techniques, addition, subtraction, and many other shaping operations. From special pencils or brushes, we can create outlines of basic primitive shape tools. We created the second curve with crayon and quickly started to create one sample after another. Our third example is the marker pen, and if you notice, when we extend a curve towards the other shape at the top, you can see that it is translucent. Finally, we create curves with oil paint, natural pencil, and then watercolor. In the shape section, after the line tools, another special tool that helps us create the shape we want is the Polygon tool. With the Polygon tool, we can create any polygon shape we want. First, we select the Polygon tool, and with the left mouse button, we place the number of vertices we want the polygon to have on the canvas, and the edges in between will automatically form. To connect the last 2 points, we can overlap the start point and the end point and click. Or we can double-click from where we are, and the shape will be automatically completed. Once our polygon shape is complete, if we have not clicked anywhere else on the canvas, we can resize the polygon shape. We create other polygon shapes with different brush and pencil styles to show inside our polygon shape. With the rectangular shape tool, we can create a square shape. To do this, hold down the Shift key and use the left mouse button to stretch the shape to another distance, and then release the left mouse button, and the shape will form in the size and orientation you specified. We will show variations by creating square shapes with different brush and pencil styles for outline and fill. Whether outline or fill, The process we have done so far is the same as with the other shapes. We can quickly start showing examples of other primitive basic shapes. Once the first sketch of the shape has been created, click on it with the right mouse button, and in the property window that opens, there are options to rotate the shape. We can also use basic primitive shapes to draw three-dimensional objects. We immediately create an example of a rectangular prism and cylinder drawing. In our previous brush tutorial, we talked about a special way to create a 3D effect or a special brush tip. Thanks to this method, we can use a shaped brush or shape as a stamping tool that marks our canvas. The method is quite simple. First, we choose one of the ready-made shape tools or basic line shapes and create it on canvas. When the background color is white, we create a copy of the shape with a transparent selection. When the background of the copied shape is transparent and selected, if we drag with the Shift key pressed and the left mouse button pressed, it will automatically draw from one shape to another and fill them in close sequence. If we move the mouse fast, the distance between the shapes will widen. If we move it slowly, the distance will narrow. This process is similar to brush logic. In this way, we can develop different techniques to create special images and effects. Also, to draw one by one, when the background of the copied shape is transparent and selected, pressing the Control key and pressing the left mouse button each time creates a stamp, or the arrow direction keys can create a stamped shape right next to a unit. Thus, we have come to the end of this training. If you haven't seen it, we recommend you watch the previous and subsequent tutorials in the series. We will continue the series with more beautiful trainings, and we will be with you again very soon. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to receive notifications for new videos. See you again soon, and thanks for watching.